Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of all ages, welcome to the Everything and Nothing Show. I'm just one of your hostess with the mostest. The game, the cerebral assassin, Clayton Kisco.
His nickname. He doesn't have any of those. Those aren't real.
Cerebral assassin?
Nobody's ever said
better
that.
every episode.
Nobody has ever given him that. He makes that shit up.
Cerebral assassin. I love that.
I'm accompanied, of course, with the rest of the Maelstrom gamers.
That is awesome.
For this podcast, for you guys today, we have the bad boy, Steve Landis.
There it
Rolling
is.
with it.
You're rolling.
Let's go. What's your wrong?
It's so Jamaican, the song. It's insane.
Yeah, why else would he wear that hat?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
man.
you go. There you
That's
go.
hot.
I'm working on
Next
my
up.
dreads.
The Canadian sensation, the Tower, Alan
A
Toner.
train, baby.
The
Oh,
A-Train.
hello.
I know.
I feel like I just watched an impression of Adolf Hitler if
That's
he was
a-
British.
It's like
British
Mrs.
maid.
Doubtfire.
Yeah.
I feel like they should bring those back because who's that
Oh, I dropped
120? Never mind.
And lastly, we have the heartthrob, Rocco.
And I
Avalon.
apologize, guys. I wasn't here last week. I love
Nobody
you all.
cares.
They do
boo.
care. They do
We
care.
didn't, we
I
didn't
love you
realize.
guys.
We just kind of went with it.
Didn't
Yeah.
realize it had a big mystery
We
mark.
put a cardboard cutout and it was the same, so.
Oh,
Yeah, this is exactly the same.
Thanks. I appreciate
So-
it.
I heard you're
Uh,
having a problem with narcolepsy there, Rock.
Yeah, it's a,
Oh.
took an ambient before I came on.
That'd be great.
Terrible. Like trying to do a podcast. There you go.
I don't know. So we don't know where the enigma is.
No.
Ian, he's doing the
He's
mysterious
always
thing that he likes
mysterious.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we look for him. We don't know where he is. He'll be on later or not at all. So
He'll
look
just
for
pop
that.
in, probably.
Not
He probably
sure.
drank
Or
it.
on the back of a milk jug near you.
Could be. Yeah. Could be.
With a mask.
So for the guys that don't know, we are the Maelstrom Gamers. We're a bunch of best friends who hop on to Skype. We each
Hump
bring a
on.
topic. We hump onto Skype. We each bring a topic for our discussion, but more importantly, for your entertainment.
Sounds
Look,
like right.
guys, there's a lot of drinking that went on last night.
That's good.
and
That's
it's early
good.
in the morning.
That's good. I like it. He's still drunk, people.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Each topic is brought to you on YouTube, topic by topic, video by video, Monday through Friday, and the full episode is available on Saturday. All that's free. If you like to get that early, you can go on to patreon.com/maelstromgamers, and you can give as little as $1 to get rewards like getting the MP3 early, getting the videos early, or getting a very special, exclusive episode of Everything and Nothing Show on the Patreon website just for you. As little as $1, it's a great way to support us, and it's fairly cheap. If you don't have any cash, that's cool too. You guys can go on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our Twitter account, and you can follow us, like us, subscribe, comment, all that
Big
stuff.
thumbs
It's super,
up.
super helpful. It's all free.
Super.
And it's really easy to do.
Little things like that while you're talking. So hopefully it's like a subconscious thing. Just like
Yeah,
enters in.
I mean, if you want
Like
to,
button.
just make fake accounts, like us
Yeah.
again.
Like button.
Make fake accounts,
Yeah.
like us again.
Do it
Totally
again.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, so with that, we're going to go into our first topic.
Like it.
And I am going to pick on the heartthrob.
Okay.
Rocco.
Okay, so is this not this is we're gonna do like grateful, I guess. Something that
Yeah.
I'm grateful for because
I'm sorry.
explain it.
Yeah, it should be noted that this is our Thanksgiving episode by the time this airs. Everybody's getting ready for some good turkey, family fun.
Yeah.
Or
relatives
they're
or
Canadian
something.
and they already had their Thanksgiving.
That's a
Really?
really
When
good
is that?
point.
That's true.
It was this
Okay.
one. It is in
Oh.
October.
It's not. That's backwards. What do you guys do for Halloween?
Actually, it's first, so.
Yeah, but you can only have one holiday per month. So how does that work?
No.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure that's. The
No, we
rule.
have-
Canada,
Halloween,
Canada
we still
changes
have
the
Halloween.
rules, man. They
Saturday.
changed the rules.
Yeah.
Saturday.
What? I can't. I'm sure there's. I wonder.
We
if
just
there's a
party all
country-
the time, man. 24/7 up
That's
here.
what they want.
Well, I'll be moving to Canada.
Big
pretty soon.
some syrup, eh?
All
So
right.
anyway,
so,
this is
so
our
the
Thanksgiving
things that I'm
episode.
grateful for. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take kind of like up two topics because why not? Let's do it. I'm kind of greedy. I'm grateful for family and I'm grateful for my health. So let's start that off.
Yep.
First off, I'm grateful for family. My immediate family. Actually, let's say my immediate, as in like my mom, my stepfather kind of situation. I had my mom and my dad divorced when I was really young. I was 5 years old, and I got my stepfather involved in my life when I was about 6. So He's been around my entire life, and I've been able to have extended family like all over the place now because of that. I've got my dad's family, I've got my mom's family, I've got my stepdad's family, and I'm surrounded with a bunch of family that's super loving.
I just did it
What
because
is going?
I just did it because everyone else was doing it.
Sorry, there was like a gnat, and I just wanted to grab it really quick, and then I just
Okay.
And I
trained
saw
over
it.
to everyone else.
And then I saw everybody grab these. I was like, I got to join in. So
Right.
family, though, has been a big core of my life. So then now I've got my immediate family with my wife and my 2 kids. I've got my extended family with like the in-laws, which are amazing too as well. So for me, family is something I'm extremely grateful for, and it's something that I haven't really appreciated until my older years. You know, it wasn't until I got a little bit. I loved my family when I was young. My brother's been like one of my best friends. You know, Steve-O, my cousin, who's been a brother to me. Like, I've been close to my family as a young kid, but as an adult is like where I actually like saw like there's a deeper side to it all. Like that's where that gratefulness really comes into play, is because I see how much family can be there for one another, how supportive they can be, you know, how amazing it is to have people around you, because you can see so many other relationships that you establish as adults that are kind of just flaky or just don't have much substance to it, you know, where the family relationship is always that one that you can fall back on. And not everybody has that same situation, but for me, that's one huge gratefulness, you know, thing that I'm grateful for.
Yeah, because some people have that, like, that uncle who's just a dick.
You know, like,
Right.
they do, honestly. Like, and I've been in a fortunate situation to get, like, step family. Like, you know, that stepfather can tend to be that, oh my gosh, what do you got now kind of thing, you know? And then a step family, too, as well, which is another amazing, like, family that I have.
Yeah, that's really fortunate, man. Like,
Yeah. So with you guys too. I mean, it's Grateful Day. How do you guys feel? Because like I said, everybody's got different kind of family environments, things that they like. Some relationships that they're really grateful for in their family, and then some that they're like, ugh, I kind of could do without. You know.
Yeah.
I know
sorry.
we've talked about sibling relationships before.
Yeah.
What about like extended families? We're married. Some of us are married. You know, some of us have girlfriends. What is that extended family that is that?
So
an issue?
Sarah and I have a unique situation. I guess Alan has something similar, but for you, Rocco, I know that you live very close to your family.
Yes.
You have explained that you have extended family, and
Pretty much a lot of us with
We're all
all in the
around.
state. Yeah, exactly.
And Sarah and I, we're in the Northwest, where her family's in the Midwest and my family's on the East Coast. So we're not around our families a lot, and it's kind of like a treat when you see them. But what we do have is our friend Jay, Matt, Calvin. Like a lot of our friends from SCAD actually moved up here with their significant others. So, and I have like a couple like coworkers that I'm friends with too, and we're all like this like cool group, and they've become our family because I don't know, they are all in the same situation. They don't have family nearby, and so they kind of look for us to be that family kind of
See, and
person or whatever.
that's the kind of thing I'm looking for too. So like you're developing it in a different way, even though I mean you got your family and you love your family,
Right,
but it's
right.
like now you're seeing that same kind of relationship that I have because I have my family close. You're able to build with friends and with others.
And we're starting to have babies, and so it's like
exactly.
that's like it's one thing not to have your family when you're sick or you're upset, but like when you have a baby and it's like you have them for like a week and then that's it. So we try to all like help each other out as much as possible, like bringing food over, making sure they have things they need, if we need to be there with them, if they need rides, stuff like if they're sick, like I'll go over to Matt and like try to give him like some, do a little grocery shopping really quick, get him some soup or whatever if he's kind of sick and Amelia's working, like stuff like that.
It's definitely like a family environment. Then
It really helps. We get together for Halloween for that. We call it Friendsgiving. Is what we'll be having.
That's cool.
And like Christmas if people are in town and New Year's and stuff. So they've become kind of our pseudo like adopted family, and it feels really good, because like you were saying, Rocco, some people are not fortunate enough to have a good family.
Yeah.
And they don't get that choice. Their uncle, their dads, their moms are who they are. In this particular case, Sarah and I got to choose.
Exactly.
This family. So it feels
You
pretty
know, that's
good.
kind of like reminds me of a friend that I had in college named Mac, and he had to go off to school, which was kind of awesome, out in Europe during high school. So he had kind of like a really distant relationship with his parents. Like it was never something really close. He never had that family kind of like relationship that I was speaking about. But his entire kind of family concept was exactly what yours is now today. as an adult. You know, it was always been that kind of like the friends became the family to him.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like, I get what you're saying there. That's actually really cool because then it's like you're choosing now too. You know, now I'm grateful that I got like amazing family all around. So even if I was to choose, I'd still choose these people. But it's like you're actually being able to select like, I don't really, you know, I think you're cool to kind of, we can put you in this little group here, but
Yeah.
you're kind of a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
you
Not
only
inviting
come
you to
over once a
Friendsgiving.
year, you know, you
Yeah.
come to Friendsgiving, you know.
We'll hang out at a bar.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Exactly.
And it's oh man, I was gonna say something. And that's kind of the thing. We're having kids, and so
Yeah.
it's kind of fun to imagine that our kids will grow up with this family. Like their
Yeah.
friends, their friends hopefully will be our friends' kids. And
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Uncle Calvin and Uncle Alan and Rocco are
Yeah.
coming over. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
so
yeah.
cool. That's a cool thing.
So.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Not that Steve-O though, because that uncle's weird,
No.
and no one wants to see him. And that
I'll never
Uncle
be
Ian
there.
wears
Oh,
the
and
mask.
congratulations.
Yeah, Uncle Ian. I don't even know what his face looks like.
Congratulations to
Terrifying.
Steve-O here, the bad boy himself. He got recently engaged. That's awesome.
Oh.
So talking about family, let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Let me hear your perspective there, Steve-O.
Perspective on what? The
On
engagement?
your gratefulness of
Welcome
Oh,
to the
my
show,
God.
bad
bro.
boy.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, I'm back. Hello, I can hear you. No, yeah, I'm grateful for my family. I look forward every year to coming up as a tradition. I guess that we come up because we're in Florida, in Tampa, and we drive up to Georgia, and it's an 8-hour drive and everything like that. And I take my fiance, and our kids, and we all go up there, and we all we always have like a campfire up there, not a campfire, but like a fire pit.
Yeah.
We create s'mores. We always go downstairs and we all have music playing and just dancing, and we always have like video games going. I was watching videos recently of LJ from when he was little, just little tiny, and we were dancing with him and everything, and he was just loving the music, and I love those memories, and I love making those memories, especially with the girls. Like we have dance-offs. That's my favorite tradition.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
you have to have the heartthrob dance-off and everything. We just do dance-off,
So good.
and the
We do
girls get
dance-
into it.
What is it called? Dance Dance Revolution? Is that the game? I forget what it is.
That's the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
Dance Dance
cool.
Revolution. It's
No.
Just
whatever.
Dance. Sorry.
Yeah, Just Dance. Yeah.
Yeah, but then no,
Just
we'd also
Dance.
we'd also create our own
Like our own little
dance-offs.
circles.
Yeah, our own dance-offs and do all these
We've
what's it
had
called?
some
What was that
drinks.
movie? Yeah.
We had some drinks.
Not the
okay?
kids. Not the kids.
of course.
Does Rocco ever lose in these
Yeah.
situations?
No
Yeah, all the time.
way. I don't
Pur-
lose the
purposely.
dance offs, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, do you ever lose? Because I can't imagine.
Oh no, dude! I'd just shake and wobble and pop. He's like, no, it doesn't
It's like-
work. Shake, wobble, and pop
No.
works, bro.
Shake, waffle, and pop. I've never heard of that dance.
Wobble,
It's
bro. Like
do
gobble,
you have to
wobble.
make conveys and to
Yeah,
waffle it
get-
up? Is it like
Waffle, spread yourself.
wobble, man.
and do the syrup?
Do the syrup. No, so what Steve was talking about is like I was saying, we have a core focus of family. We always get everybody all together for Thanksgiving every year, which is talking about it being this time of the year right now that you guys are watching this footage. That is our big family get together, family reunion kind of deal. We have something like 25 people there, 30 people there,
Oh, yeah.
all experiencing family together, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And every year we're able to get it together. And that's where I was saying like that gratefulness, man. It's like those relationships are so deep that they bring so much. I think what it is that it brings so much love in my life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really grateful for, because that love makes me always feel like, oh, I feel better throughout the days. You know what I mean?
It's cool too, because it could feel really good to see everyone, and you do feel a large amount of love, because everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
how's it going? Hugs, you kind of
exactly.
catch up,
Yep.
and then it's warming and comforting. You feel really safe. It's like all of your just family, your kin, and all that other stuff.
And when you see them
in
do
one
things
place.
too, like that they do and they succeed with, doesn't
Yeah.
that just bring kind of joy to you too? And it's not even yourself, but you're it's because of that relationship you have established. That's I don't know, can turn things around.
It's
What
super
about
cool.
you, A Train? Come on, A Train.
A-Train, choo choo, choo
Come on,
choo.
Well, I have a somewhat similar situation to Clay in that my family lives in Texas and I'm up in Western Canada, and Yukiko's family lives in Japan. So both of us don't get to go as often. If anything, we see my family more often than hers. We see hers maybe once a year.
Yeah.
And mine maybe 1 or 2 times a year. And everybody that I know, and even Clay's, like, all his group of friends are still like about a 2 to 3 hour drive away from Vancouver. So even then, it's feasible to go down there, but it's not something you can go to all the time. And
Not
then
practical.
the group of friends that I have up here isn't quite as close as like a group of friends I had in college or anything. It's more same people in the same field.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really, I mean, Yukiko and I's bond is really strong because we, everything we want to do, we do it together.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like Clay said,
but that's becoming your family, even though too that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like coming.
And I was gonna say, even last year or this year, I got to visit her family and really hang out with them for like a good amount of time. I went to Japan for like a week and got to build up that relationship a little bit.
Facebook stalked you. I'm not gonna lie, man.
That was really cool.
And it was a lot of fun because, like, I mean, I can see where Yukiko kind of got her personality by hanging out with her family, and they were really, incredibly kind to me. And even when I got to meet her grandfather, who's like in his 90s. This guy, he was just incredibly nice to me. He fought in like World War II. It was just incredible to meet this guy that has like been through so much history and have him be so like outgoing and nice to me, even though he met me for the very first time.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I'm for sure I'm thankful for family, and hopefully, in the future we'll have another addition to the family, but that's not in the cards.
A little mini tower.
Yeah, a little
mini tower. I love it.
He's like, that's not in the card right now. But I mean,
right now.
We're just saying.
We'll
We'll
have a pet tower first.
So the 95-year-old grandfather leads me into my next topic, which is about the health. Okay, because I'm right now with my job, I'm doing Medicare Advantage sales. And I'm meeting people that are 65 years old or older because they just got onto Medicare. So I'm meeting tons of individuals that are out there, have stories like what you were saying, that some are 95 years old, some are 65, some are 80, 70. It's all in the different range. But seeing every individual that I am today, like I see a very small amount of individuals that have like this, they're peppy still, they got energy, they seem like all up there mentally. I asked for their prescription drugs to look them over in the plan, and they've got one, if that, maybe none, and then I see these other individuals that are just like dementia, losing it. They've got 20 different pills they're taking. It's like it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of situation. And so for me, it's like what I'm grateful for right now, being in these experiences often, is my health. I'm grateful for my health. And there's a few things about that. There's things that I do to be proactive about it right now, because I am starting to come into the area of where health problems are starting to come around a little easier than they used to in the past. Like it could be like pains or aches, or it can just be like even not sicknesses so much like colds, but just the pains and the aches.
Shit,
yeah, the back pains is where it's at. But so I've been doing a lot of things to be proactive, though, too, with it. So I'm grateful for my health that I have right now. And seeing this in the what I have in my future, if I was to just not care about it, I can see what's going to happen. But then I can see what these other individuals that only take the.
All right. If
Alan turn a little
green there, Alan. Or if like something just grabbed him at that moment, I would.
It would be like that scary movie where they're doing it all on Skype.
For those of you listening to MP3, Alan's video just like went crazy alien colors and weren't sure why.
So like seeing if I was to not take care of my health right now and not be proactive, I can see what direction I could go down. These guys taking 20 different pills. And then I ask these guys that are taking, one prescription pill only, they seem all healthy. What are you doing, It's that they're saying they're living life, they're eating right, they're doing things to be proactive, vitamins and supplements too as well, and they've been doing it for their life. So like I've been doing that as of late. Like I take a lot of vitamins, I take a lot of like minerals too as well, like things like Bacopa for memory, enhancement, because
that's really good.
I don't have, I this is something I don't want to like claim too much, but memory's never been my like strength, remembering things short-term memory-wise. So I'm taking a supplement to try to help assist with that, And what I can say is that since I've been taking it, it has helped. I've taken some for just the regular C's, the regular B12s, D vitamins too as well, because it's been kind of a cloudy season where I'm not getting as much sun, doing this kind of thing to be proactive so that I don't end up being that guy with 20 different prescription pills and then stuck to a seat for the rest of my life for 30 years, because I have to be in a wheelchair or any of those situations. So I'm really grateful for my health. For you guys, obviously, if you have health right now, you'd probably be grateful for it. But are you guys doing things to be proactive right now too as well? Or is it like you not running into any health issues at all? Or
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like layer this really quickly. So going from family to the health issues first, I think it's an interesting segue because my family currently is dealing with a lot of situations where Thanksgiving's coming up, and we're all thankful and loving of our family, but we do have some issues with my grandfather just getting old, and he's struggling to just like kind of live. He's slowly deteriorating. He's getting older. They're talking about putting him in a nursing home potentially, and it's crazy to see the nursing home is like $13,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy expensive. It's like it's
13 grand.
Yeah, I mean they could be expensive, right? They could be that expensive, and so
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, and you look at that and you're like, man, okay, like you want to be as preventive and healthy as possible, so that like those situations are not that bad or they don't happen so early. So yeah, after looking at that and just being thankful for my family and then being thankful for where I am right now and being healthy is really good. But then, like you're saying, Rocco, there's pains and stuff now that we're getting older. And so, like, I have back pain. And the one thing, like you mentioned, wheelchair and stuff, like, I don't know, Sarah and I were just, like, running errands all day, kind of in the car, but then took a 3-mile walk and, like, walking around. And, like, by the end of the day, I could barely sit on a stool because if I sat the wrong way, like, I'd get the sharp pain in my back. And so it's like, you know. Like I'm definitely there. I definitely have like certain health issues. I'm gonna be 30. It's 10 years away from the old checkup every.
So your wife is a yoga instructor, correct?
Yes.
So are you doing any type of yoga to help you out with that back to be preventive with it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yoga is definitely a strong thing but I don't think I do enough. I think that's something that I need to get better at. I've sacrificed working out a lot.
Yeah.
Just because I'm just busy. I'm like focused on career right now.
But see, that's the thing I think that happens with these individuals is that they get so caught up in life and so caught up in the moment that they forget. That's why I'm grateful for my health, because if I keep that mindset of being grateful for it, I think about it then. It's often in my mind about making sure that I'm doing the things necessary to keep that health. Because I think it's so easy to get caught up in life that you end up just letting things kind of go, and then by the time that they become so serious and prevalent in your life, it's like it's too late. It's like you can't really do anything.
Or you can just suck it up and get one of those things Rocco has. Literally, you're only in it for like 10 minutes.
What is this?
But the thing that stretches your
hyperbolic
back
time chamber.
Yeah, stretches your back.
Hyperbolic
time chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go in it. It's like
no, the thing that
1 minute is like 10 hours. So you go in it, and 10 hours of time is only 1 minute.
And
it's a hyperbolic time chamber.
No, you meant the hanging thing for so for your back, there's the like extension things where you can like hang upside down.
I've done that before.
Well, yeah, and those actually, if you spend doing that 2 times a day for five minutes each time, that actually I have lower back pain. And that actually helps dramatically because it allows blood flow to start going into that area where the spine's kind of condensed.
That's easily my problem. I notice that if I tried a standing desk at work, and if I stand for more than an hour, I have back pain that I'm describing all day. And it's because I'm standing in one spot and my spine is just getting compressed.
Yep.
It can't do it anymore. For whatever reason, the injury that I sustained doing deadlifts has destroyed my spine's ability to like have that blood flow in there. And so the bones, I think, are just like compressing and hitting against each other. I don't think it's a bulging disc anymore. Maybe it is, and that's why the compression
that could be
is
why,
happening.
yeah,
But
exactly.
For
I was
whatever
going to say,
reason,
because the
can't
bulging
stand.
disc, from what I know, is just two bones on top of each other where there's no longer tissue in that area. So they're grinding, which is causing that irritation.
But if I have tissue there, Rocco, and like I do in the mornings, like I can wake up, I'm fine. But as soon as I start standing in one spot for a
it
long
probably
time,
gets like really inflamed, or it's just like super like.
You don't get it when you sit, though? Because there's more compression on your spine when you're sitting than when you're standing.
No, it could happen if I'm sitting all day, but it's absolutely a fact and it depends how I sit, right? I could probably have a day where I sit awkwardly, but it's without fail about an hour, 2 hours standing, I'm done. Honestly, it's an hour, and if I can do an hour, and then it's like a little bit of pain, but if I go over that, I can get in a situation where it's just like it's 3 days of pain.
You're going to be that. You sound like that guy that comes in the store and is like, man, I have this unbelievable back pain. Nothing touches it. I've tried Meloxicam. I've tried Celebrex. I've tried Percocet. now I'm on this Oxycontin, and this is the only thing that happens to me. It's
But like Rocco was describing, like those pills are not. That's just numbing the pain. It's putting
It
a
really
Band-Aid
is.
on it. Like you
That's
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
stretching and stuff.
Yeah.
Just stretch it. You got 6 years, because I mean
Well,
you're gonna have to go to Disney one of these days, man.
The reason why I really like this topic is because we're at that time right now in our lives where this is very, very important to be thinking about and focusing on, because it's going to lead into our next steps of like if we're really going to have these things manifest into a big dramatic issue, a chronic issue,
Right.
or we can stop it right now because we're at that point. You know
You know what? I'm thankful for you, Rocco.
Yeah.
Because you've really like helped me just right now be like, yeah, I gotta
do
start
something
stretching
about it,
more.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Same.
have to go to Disney, Clay.
And I'm thankful for you, Steve-O, for keeping
That's what I'm saying.
Disney in my mind, because it is true. I'll have to go to Disney.
You have to, and just imagine how long you have to stand up. And I mean, it's I went
The thing
three
is-
weekends in a row.
So standing and walking is fine. Like I said, we walked for 3 hours, and obviously I'm standing for 3 hours, and that was okay. By the end of the day, I had a little pain, but like, it's just something the way I stand, like just standing for an hour.
Oh.
I'm not doing a good job to my lower back. There's no lumbar support, obviously, or I don't know. It hurts.
I gotcha. Anybody else? Do you guys do anything? Do you guys have any perspectives on that? Do you keep health in your mind, like to be preventive for the future?
Yeah, I'm kind of like Clay though. I haven't. I've gone for some of my back pain thing, and I was gonna say that I think I told you guys about it. Was the needles that I got that were shoved into the muscles in my lower back, and that did really help, like loosen up. Like, because what the doctor described to me was that, like you said, there's no blood flow getting there because these muscles have been knotted up for so long.
Yeah.
And the needles basically just go in there and kind of poke in, and then all the muscles grab it, and then when it comes back out, it's because they're gripping, it kind of loosens them up a little bit, and just like how. You ice something or like heat something up when you injure it. You do the same thing for this. You take like, warm Epsom salt baths, and it really relaxes like all those muscles. I went maybe 5 times total, and I can feel like a major improvement in my back and like the mobility in the lower back. Yeah, because I can actually feel stuff moving.
I would love to have something like that.
Is that permanent, Alan?
Well, you do still need to make sure you mobilize it like as much as you can. So like do some stretches for it after the fact. I mean, it's temporary in the fact that if you don't do anything after you get the procedures done, then yeah, it's going to come back.
And that's kind of what I'm running into with
problem. Yeah.
I'm running into that with my ACL. So it was like, okay, if I don't do the exercises to start building that muscle back up, I'm going to actually start feeling pain in that area, which I am.
That's the thing. Is like once you get older, it's just something that you have to add as part of your routine. Like, yeah, I know it's so frustrating because it's like you have
never had to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just like you get older, you have to start taking like maintenance of your body the same way you would if your car was really old. You have to start doing more maintenance checks for it. So it's just like one of those things that becomes part of your daily life. So you always have to get up, and you always have to do those stretches for like 10 minutes. And right before you go to bed, you always have to do those 10 stretches for 10 minutes. And it's just going to be part of your life forever. Like when I walk to work, a lot of Asian guys around in Vancouver, and they're always up, and they're just like doing their stretches in the morning, like making sure everything's moving. Like you see a lot of people doing kind of like a Tai Chi thing. There's some people that do these with the sword, like the fake sword, moving that out there. And they're all at least like 65 plus.
Yeah.
So they realize that that's an important part just moving all of the different parts of your body to make sure it's, because that's what people say, like standing still or staying still like kills you, right?
Yeah,
like sitting,
you're absolutely right.
So it's really important to be moving.
They did a study on like a bunch of different careers of people who sit, like bus drivers and stuff like that, and then the people who like stand, like the guys who check tickets, and like the difference in lifespan is like 20 years or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So about that, guys, real quick before we move on to the next topic, is that the reason why I'm even able to have that kind of perspective constantly on my mind is because of my job, and I'm fortunate for that, because if I hadn't, I probably wouldn't be thinking about like the future as much as I am, and my health, at least related to health. So make sure you keep that in your mind as often as possible, especially all of us, because we're at that age right now where it's like it can make a huge difference. But even if you're younger than what we are too, getting yourself in those habits, like Alan is saying, that are going to become like a lifestyle, like doing it at a younger age can be very beneficial to avoiding any type of chronic issues later.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
back because who's that
Oh, I dropped.
120? Never mind.
And lastly, we have the heartthrob, Rocco.
And I
Adelina.
apologize, guys. I wasn't here last week. I love
Nobody
you all.
cares.
They do
Boo.
care. They do
We
care.
didn't, we
I
didn't
love you
realize.
guys.
We just kind of went with it.
Didn't
Yeah.
realize it had a big mystery
We
mark.
put a cardboard cutout and it was the same. So
Okay.
Yeah, it was exactly the same.
Thanks. I appreciate
So,
it.
I heard you're having a problem with narcolepsy there, Rock.
Yeah,
Oh.
I took an ambient before I came on.
That'd be great.
Terrible. Like trying to do a podcast. I like it. He's still drunk, people.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Each topic is brought to you on YouTube, topic by topic, video by video, Monday through Friday, and the full episode is available on Saturday. All that's free. If you like to get that early, you can go on to patreon.com/maelstromgamers, and you can give as little as $1 to get rewards like getting the MP3 early, getting the videos early, or getting a very special, exclusive episode of Everything and Nothing Show on the Patreon website just for you. As little as $1, it's a great way to support us, and it's fairly cheap. If you don't have any cash, that's cool too. You guys can go on our Facebook page or Instagram. Today we have the bad boy, Steve Landis.
There it is.
Rolling with it.
You're rolling.
Let's roll. What you want?
It's
What
so
you
Jamaican,
want?
the song. It's insane.
yeah, why else would he wear that hat?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
man.
you go. There you
That's
go.
hot.
I'm working on
Next
my
up,
dreads.
The Canadian sensation, the Tower, Alan
A
Toner.
train, baby.
The
Oh,
A-Train.
hello.
I feel like I just watched an impression of Adolf Hitler if
As
you're
a-
British.
It's like
British
Mrs.
maid.
Doubtfire.
Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of all ages, welcome to the Everything and Nothing Show. I'm just one of your hostess with the mostest, the game, the cerebral assassin, Clayton Kisco.
Not his nickname. He doesn't have any of those. Those aren't real.
Assassin.
Nobody's ever said
Better
that.
every
Nobody
episode.
has ever given him that. He makes that shit up.
Cerebral assassin. I love that.
I'm accompanied, of course, with the rest of the Maelstrom
That
gamers.
is awesome.
For this podcast, for you guys, I don't know. So we don't know where the enigma is.
No.
Ian, he's doing the
He's
mysterious
always
thing that he likes
mysterious.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we look for him. We don't know where he is. He'll be on later or not at all. So
He'll
look
just
for
pop
that.
in, probably.
Not
He probably
sure.
Or on the back of a milk jug near you.
Could be. Yeah. Could be.
With a mask.
So for the guys that don't know, we are the Maelstrom Gamers. We're a bunch of best friends who hop on to Skype. We each
Hump
bring a
on.
topic. We hump onto Skype. We each bring a topic for our discussion, but more importantly, for your entertainment.
Sounds
Look,
like right.
guys, there's a lot of drinking that went on last night.
That's good.
and
That's
it's
good.
early in the morning.
That's good.